At the joint news conference after the meeting in Riga on Tuesday, Poland's President Andrzej Duda said the NATO allies from Romania, Poland and Latvia, part of the eastern flank, expressed deep concern about Russia's malign hybrid activities. In our part of Europe, there is potentially the most threatened border today, both because of the danger of a direct invasion, a direct Russian attack, but also because of the evident continuing hybrid threat from Belarus, Duda said. Indeed, our part of the North Atlantic Alliance, the eastern flank of NATO, today finds itself in this special situation, as on the one hand a bastion, and on the other hand a frontier of defence of the alliance against, unfortunately, it's sad to say, the most likely direction of aggression against an alliance state. In our part of Poland, there is potentially the most threatened border today, both because of the danger of a direct invasion, a direct Russian attack, but also because of the evident continuing hybrid threat from Belarus. But of course, also a potential attack directly from Belarus, which is theoretically a separate, independent, sovereign state. But as we know perfectly well, the Belarusian regime is practically under the complete domination of Moscow. Since Russia's full-scale invasion in 2022, allies have provided around 40 billion worth of military support to Ukraine each year. We must maintain this level of support for as long as necessary, said NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg.
Since 2014, NATO has implemented the largest reinforcement of our collective defense in a generation. We have put in place the most comprehensive defense plans since the end of the Cold War. We have more troops on higher readiness, backed by substantial naval and air power. And there is increased defense spending across the whole NATO alliance. So let there be no doubt as to our ability to defend against any adversaries. NATO has the forces, resources, capabilities, and the political will to defend every ally. Since Russia's full-scale invasion in 2022, allies have provided around 40 billion euros worth of military support to Ukraine each year. We must maintain this level of support for as long as necessary to ensure fresh funding every year. Credible long-term support sends a clear message to President Putin that he cannot wait us out.
Televizia Republika asked Gitanas Nausėda, President of Lithuania, about the border violence instigated by the Belarusian regime. The Bucharest Nine includes Bulgaria, the Czech Republic, Estonia, Hungary, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Romania and Slovakia.
Mr. President, are you talking also about situation with Belarusian border?
We should be honest, and we shouldn't lie to ourselves. Belarus is integral part of Russian Federation. This is not only proxy, this is just the country which lost the independence entirely in last 3-4 years. And Belarus is fully available for Russian Federation to deploy, to establish the plans, to implement those plans, and Belarus is, of course, additional source of instability, not only looking at Ukraine, but also looking at the western border, the border with European Union countries. Right now, we do not see any big threats in terms of illegal migration. At least my country does not suffer this destabilization in migration meaning. But Poland still has a lot of threats in that regard, and I think we should not be sure that Belarus will stop this kind of hybrid or other kind of efforts to destabilize the situation. This is only a matter of time. So if we have this in mind, we have to prepare our actions, what we do, what we will do in the future, and what are our long-term goals.